This is Hitler. Continuing, I was just looking at the following. I think I was so concerned with with actually having fear or doubt or uncertainty or anger or anything that I just didn't go there, which I'm grateful for. Oh, and of course, because when I was a child, I was extremely sick, always sick. Most of my attention was directed to me being ill, and therefore I couldn't always do what other children did, and I was mostly secluded on my own, which I was content with, which I enjoyed. And sometimes I wondered if it was whether this illness that these demons are not coming for me. I even wondered sometimes maybe they forgot to place these systems inside me, and that's why the demons can't get me, because I didn't have a system inside me. I didn't have that which these normal human beings have in them, this whole mind system from which this life force essence is seeping, from which it seeps from the life force essence, its way of existence. And in the demon, it was like I was in this kind of experiment camp or something, that these demons have created these human beings as these systems so that they're able to exist. So I looked at everything completely the opposite way. I looked at where the demons were existing was the real world, and where we are was the created world, so that they're able to exist now, these demons, from human beings with the systems inside them seeping the life force essence as who the beings really are. And, multiple times I wondered, why am I here? What am I doing here? Why am I seeing these things? What is the purpose of it if no one will hear me, if no one will believe me? Because, of course, it's a strange thing. Have a look. You have billions of human beings in this world. Everyone's seeing the exact same thing. Now, just because everyone is seeing the exact same thing, it is accepted as normal. This is what is real. This is what you see. But yet, the more I started growing up with seeing the demons and the systems inside human beings, the more I realized, but whatever all these billions of people are seeing is actually not real. That which I'm seeing is what actually really exists beyond this picture world that these human beings perceive to be real. Now, how do you explain that to people? It's impossible. It is impossible for me at that age, at that time, to walk up to a person and say, did you know that you're a system? Did you know that your life force, that you are a system that feeds off a life force essence that is actually a being to feed demons? Please, I would have been annihilated. And that's what I find so strange, because that which is seemingly real is accepted, but that which is actually real is not accepted. And when people say that they're seeing something which not everyone else is saying, they're apparently crazy. Well, I'm certain the veil of this world's eyes will be pulled off soon. But, so now the first question is, okay, so what is really going on in this world? Now, the only way I could figure out what's going on in this world is to look at the systems that run the world, which is the banking system, the judge and the lawyers, the religions. I started investigating all those fields. I started investigating in terms of their placement, why they're here, what is the effects of the beings in relationship to that. I looked at the money system. I read a lot. What did I realize I need to know? Know thy enemy. But not that I'd say that they were my enemy, but I needed to understand why this world exists, firstly. Because it seemed to have no purpose but for these demons to be able to exist, because they feed off this emotional and feeling energy that is compounded through a system, seeped off from the life essence. So why does everything exist? So mainly I realized that human beings, in terms of the life essence of who they are, is trapped, lost, don't know anything. Now I said to myself, listen, I'm here. I'm in this world. I see these things. I see what's going on. I see what's inside human beings. And I wondered if I'm not able here, if I'm not maybe here to possibly do something, you know, for some higher purpose or for some higher reason. I didn't find any other logical answer for why I was here, firstly, why I'd seen all these demons, these systems within human beings, and all human beings, and even in children. I experienced as the only one that didn't have anything within me. And so yeah, that was basically the experience I had during that time, and many questions I asked, and all the religions I obviously, you know, I only read a few pages of the Bible or holy books, and I went, no, this doesn't exist, because otherwise I would have possibly seen it. Even the tale of some God being up there or omnipresent, etc., couldn't be. The whole God concept seemed to me being twisted around, that the demons were actually interpreted as the God in these holy books, and that they were actually praying to this God, because that would make sense, because the demons used to feed off human beings when they prayed. So the religion is based upon the demons. And that everything was like twisted around in this world. So, this is Hitler. I'll speak more in my next interview. Thanks.